Welcome to the Friday Bubble. Today is all about Palmer, and they've just launched their new range called Grands Terroirs, and this replaces what used to be just Palmer Vintage, and now they're talking about
the Grape terroirs.
the Grape Terroirs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Essie.
Yeah, so that's actually, it's I think a really beautiful name for their range of vintage champagnes, because that is essentially what Palmer is. They are really a cooperative with amazing, vineyard holdings in the best Grand Crus and Premier Crus, especially of the Montagne de Reims. And this is what this wine is all about, really.
So today we've got the bottle, which is the new vintage, which is 2015, and here in the Magnum we've got the 2012, which I'm actually really looking forward to tasting. We tasted these 2 months ago, so I'm going to be really fascinated to see how they've developed. So how's the 2015 looking, Essie?
Let us see. So this wine it's approximately 50% Chardonnay and a little bit less of Pinot Noir, and then a dash of Meunier in the blend.
12% Meunier.
Right. So lovely, rich fruitiness on the nose, lovely touch of smoke and toast pastry. Quite beautiful.
Is the Chardonnay more forward in this one, or?
Yeah, I feel it. There's this sort of toastiness of Chardonnay that comes through. Let's taste.
Let's have a look. My favourite bit. The Chardonnay's really, the Chardonnay's delicious on that 2015 actually. And then on the palate you get some of those red fruits come out. And it finishes quite, so the dosage is 7 grams. So it finishes really fresh.
Yeah, it's quite ample, quite soft, but there's a beautiful acidity and sort of muscle. It's very firmly built on the palate.
Now 2015, when they were launched, when you tasted them as Van Clairs, I should say, they were really fruit forward, weren't they?
Exactly, a warmer year, but maybe one that has a little bit disappointed, when the wines have started to come on the markets. The aromatic purity is sometimes a problem there.
I love the lemony richness in this. I think that's the
definitely lemon curd and lemon peel, even a little bit.
And this is so the one thing with Palmer is a lot of their vineyards are in the Montagne de Reims, and from memory, a good chunk of this is Trepail and Villers-Marmery, and then quite a few other villages. But both the Chardonnay and the Pinot Noir.
And also the Pinot Noir mainly coming from the northern facing vineyards in the Montagne de Reims, so the coolest places, so there's lovely crispness.
There's a real freshness. Now,
oh wow,
there's a wow here.
Yeah, oh dear, this is gorgeous, what a nose.
So this has that classic Magnum effect, as we always talk about. Smoky, but there's a real intensity here.
Real intensity, and this aromatic purity is just extraordinary. This is really, you can taste the quality of the fruit and the quality of the locations where Palmer's growers have their vineyards.
We have got a spittoon, but that was so delicious.
I don't think I'm going to use it.
I'm not going to use it. Now this one's a little bit different in its makeup. So 49 is Pinot Noir, 46 is Chardonnay, and just 5% is Meunier.
Amazing concentration of fruit on the palate and amazing freshness at the same time. It's an extraordinary champagne.
I don't know whether it's Chardonnay dominant on what we're tasting today or Pinot. I think there's a lovely balance in there. There's definitely some really ripe fruit. In 2012, Essie, there's been some amazing champagnes that have all had this fruit forward character.
Definitely. Yeah, and what I love about it is that it's this purity of the fruit. There are like nothing off about it. Just fruit singing. It's gorgeous.
And there's a little bit of creaminess. We could go into one of those patisseries, and some of the aromatics are quite similar. You can just see that little bit of creaminess coming through, which is delightful already.
And this sort of Villers-Marmery, Trepail, Chardonnay. There's this touch of spicy element, a bit of tropical notes. Really gorgeous style.
When we taste Van Clairs, I always remember Villers-Marmery because it has this, I always call it sort of tropical. It's like these beautiful, ripe yellow fruits.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's, there's a big chunk of that in this today, isn't there?
Definitely. Yeah, here's a keeper. I mean, it's so expressive and beautiful today, but of course you could put this in the cellar for a really long time.
So the 2015, I think we're saying, just get on and drink it. Delicious, actually, because there's lots of lovely ripe fruit in it. 2012, it's bloody delicious now, but if I can keep some in my cellar, I'd love to taste this in 10 years' time.
Definitely.
Thank you, Essie. Cheers.
Cheers.